Hi, my name is Joshua Zangari. I've been in Morgantown for 12 years. I live at 45 Windy Ridge, Morgantown, West Virginia. I'm a member of the West Virginia Citizens Defense League, and I rise in opposition of this statute today. Just as a reminder, I only wanted to do one thing, and that was read the West Virginia Constitution, Article 3, Section 22. Let me bring it up here. Sorry, I know I'm wasting my time. Right to keep and bear arms. A person has the right to keep and bear arms for the defense of self, family, home, state, and lawful hunting and recreational use. I mean, the very first thing in there is for the defense of self, family, home, and state. And by taking away our ability to carry firearms on municipal property, it may make other people feel good, but it's also stripping citizens of their right, guaranteed to us by both the U.S. and the West Virginia Constitution. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else here wishing to speak? If you'll come to the podium.
Hello, my name's Carol Wilson. I live at 609 Dayton Street. As I understand it, the question involves who can carry fire.
Hello, my name is Patrick Moore, 104 Thistledown Lane, Morgantown, West Virginia. I am a member of the Board of Directors for the West Virginia Citizens Defense League. The world is a risky place. We assess risk versus benefit every day. I did when I ran over here across the street, half paying attention, realizing that the risk of crossing the street to get over to a city council meeting was worth the benefit of being able to speak with you all tonight. The risk of an attack on city council, attack on city property, or in your home is constant, whether it's with a gun, a knife, or a baseball bat. It never changes, whether you have a sign on the door or not. A sticker will not stop someone with nefarious intent who has already decided that they are going to break the law. A sticker does nothing more than deny those inside the ability to protect themselves and tip the scales in the favor of the perpetrator. But wait, Mr. Kowicki stated that the city hires officers to protect us. Let me tell you, that's not what police are hired for. They are not your personal bodyguard. They're not the Secret Service paid to take a bullet for you. They have no duty to protect you. The Supreme Court has issued that verdict. That duty falls on you to protect yourself. Police officers, they're people too. They have families that their number one goal in life is to get home every night and see them. They're not here to serve at the feet of City Council. In the opinion of the WVCDL, the ordinance in its current form does comply with the law. Thank you, attorney, for working with us. The ordinance in its original form allowed for those with a permit to continue to carry. We found that an acceptable compromise. In the current form, the permit holder exception has been removed. We find that unacceptable. In 1991, a gunman drove his truck through the front window of Luby's restaurant in Texas. He immediately opened fire and killed 23 people. Susanna Hupp was present and watched her parents get killed. She later testified that she would like to have had her gun. It was 100 feet away in her car. She didn't have it because she feared that if caught carrying, she would lose her chiropractor's license. She then proceeded to run for office and became a Texas state representative from 97 to 07 and was a champion for Second Amendment rights. Susanna is quoted as saying, "How a politician stands on the Second Amendment tells you how he or she views you as an individual, as a trustworthy and productive citizen, or as part of an unruly crowd that needs to be lorded over, controlled, supervised, and taken care of. Now we know how you feel about those that choose to defend themselves, whether they have a carry permit or whether they don't. You want responsible citizens? Well, citizens want a responsible government. We do not want a government that only wants safety for itself. We do not want a council that would only place armed security at its meetings and not in all city buildings when open to the public. We do not want a city council that would put its own safety above its citizens. We want a responsible council that provide armed guards and hardened security at every entrance and exit point where firearms are prohibited. Or return the ordinance to its original form and allow citizens to be responsible for their own safety. Are you prepared to shoulder the liability for anyone injured on city property due to this ordinance? Are you personally prepared for a possible civil suit because you voted to take the rights away from citizens? Is the risk versus benefit worth it to you? Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. Is there anyone else here wishing to speak?
I hadn't planned on speaking tonight. My name's Dave Freeman. I'm at 19 Indigo Drive, Shinston. I'm not a resident of Morgantown, so I appreciate you letting me speak anyway. The reason I'm here tonight is the ordinance on the gun issue. I have a little personal thing. I might not live here, but it impacts people other than citizens of Morgantown. I come here for different events, different things. I'm here, and it's going to impact me when I come. I've participated in and been a part of one of the biggest things here, and that's Mountain Fest. It's one of the biggest events in here. I am also a concealed carry permit holder since 1993, so I'm not new at this game. Open carry has been law since 1863, as a lot of people didn't know, which I didn't know for a long time. Now, we've got to remember a few facts here. Fact, most gun violence are in gun-free zones, because the criminal element doesn't have to fear about anybody coming after them because nobody's got a gun. Fact, if a police officer, if you're coming into any problem whatsoever, a police officer, if you have seconds to make a decision, police officer's only minutes away. Can you afford to wait those minutes for them to get there to protect yourself so you can go home to your family tonight like he would like to go to his? These things are different in every situation. I think the ordinance is a bad one, but remember this also. If anything happens or you think it's going to happen to you, who is the first person you call? A police officer, a person with a gun. What is the second thing you do? Trust me, you do it. You pray to God that they can get there in time. God bless you all, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman.
Good evening. My name's Janice Kovac.